And then there were over 365. I even have a screenshot. If you go to Google, type in Alex Jones, Jade Helm, it's 365 articles attacking us yesterday. ABC News, CBS Nightly News, you name it, running a giant PSYOP hoax and attacking Governor Abbott of Texas. Thank you for joining us on this live April 30th, 2015 worldwide broadcast. It is Thursday. Congressman Ron Paul, 2 days ago, newly elected and now in office, no longer governor-elect, but Governor Abbott, came out and said Texans are concerned about federalization, and I will have the state guard there monitoring Jade Helm. Well, of course he will. It's being run out of one of the state guard's main headquarters, Camp Swift. And they've had Bloomberg, AP, Reuters, 365 articles yesterday. You go to Google, type in Alex Jones, Jade Helm, and then click See More Stories or Explore in Depth, and it's 365 articles. That's just with my name in it. If you search it with Jade Helm, as of this morning, it was over 1,000 articles in the last 2 days. And those are just saying conspiracy theorists or InfoWars. 365 naming me and saying, you can read the articles, that Governor Abbott and Alex Jones believe there will be a martial law takeover by Obama this summer. I never said that. The governor never said that. They don't have that. It's a stinking lie by a pack of scum lying to their readers, preying on them. Preying on them. Look at this headline out of Salon. Right-wing lunatics think the military is planning to invade Texas. Here's why. Woe if true. Operation Jade Helm 15 lays groundwork for martial law. Awesome American Statesman. The Americans are coming. The Americans are coming. The Jade Helm, Greg Abbott, Alex Jones, and the politics of paranoia. 6 times in here they call us lunatics in just one article. Texas militia to monitor federal troops during Jade Helm military exercises. Governor deploys troops to guard against martial law. That's how this is being spun. 365 of them yesterday with my name in it. Over 100 today. You can time search them. CBS Nightly News, ABC Nightly News, NBC Nightly News, CNN, MSNBC, all attacked us last night by name. I had people on the street asking about it this morning. Folks at the gym, family calling me from East Texas, saying, really? Martial law's coming? Believing it's coming because I have so much credibility with people. And I'm like, no, martial law is not coming. I didn't say that. This is how the PSYOP works. They say I cried wolf so that when open martial law doesn't happen this summer, they'll say, see, with a bunch of stories at the end of Jade Helm by September saying Jones said martial law and it didn't happen. I'll cover this more at the bottom of the hour. I pretty much am already covering it. It's just so frustrating to see these lying scum. And here's what's interesting. You know when the directive talking points come out of the White House and the Pentagon because it's the exact same talking points in 365 articles. I just showed the 365 articles on screen of your TV viewer. And that's just the ones we can find. This is how they operate. Dallas Observer. Abbott engages in tinfoil hatters. Will send Texas Guard to watch for martial law. Dallas Morning News. In fact, I got screenshots of it. If you go to the comments, goes, I'm so ashamed of the redneck scum that live in Texas. I want to get out of this state. And the article says that the governor and Alex Jones believe that there's going to be troops arresting us and taking our guns this summer. I never said it. The governor never said it. And we're not backtracking here. They don't have us on our heels. We're on the offense, aware of what's going on, aware that this is part of a conditioning long-term program of federalization. Who can deny they're federalizing police? Who can deny there are TSA checkpoints in every major city of Texas now illegally? We had to have lawsuits get filed in Houston and Dallas to stop it. And when we covered Jade Helm, Joe Biggs ran in here over a month ago during the break, and he goes, look at this Jade Helm. It's Army.mil. I called him. I called some sources in the military. They said it's supposed to be restricted, blah, blah, blah. Can I come on here and talk about it? I said, yeah, that's a major military exercise. We always cover big exercises. Mainstream media covers exercises. We go, look, Texas is hostile in it. Look, it says they'll be operating domestically and working with locals and police. This is more of the same. Here's a bunch of other drills where they try to take our guns. And here's where they really did it in Katrina. Wow, we better look at this. Now, they're going to show dirty bomb drills and reasonable stuff and say we're discredited. And then they're going to say that we're saying it's martial law. They're going to take over this summer. That's not what we're saying, but that'll be the psyop. And then that's exactly what they did. And you can go back to those exact reports over a month ago and see Joe in here and then see the follow-up reports because they follow a script. When you've got thousands of newspapers the last few months attacking us, basically every TV station in the country. There are 5 TV stations in Austin, including local Telemundo. I'm told I was attacked on that this weekend. My lawyer called me and he said he basically saw me in the paper every day the last 5 days. I don't even read the local paper. And that I've been all over the news. I mean, they are on there saying, Jones says Obama's coming with troops this summer to take your guns. And then when it doesn't happen, people who are weak-minded will believe. I'll just cover Jade Helm now. I'll get to all of the news. The weak-minded will think, never saw me say it. Yeah, that's that Alex Jones. He said martial law was coming. Oh, look, there's an armored vehicle just rolled by. Oh, look, there's cameras. Oh, look, license plate readers. Oh, look, police checkpoints. Oh, look, I did see an Army drill. There were some troops walking down the street, but I'm not in martial law. Because they'll never call it that. You're already in a level 6 on a scale to 12 or 7 martial law when they take your money out of your bank with no judge, no jury, no nothing now at the IRS. The New York Times admits it. Nobody gets in trouble. When 40 million illegals are here getting free everything outside of law, but citizens get nothing. When 100 million people are on welfare and it's growing. When the government's openly announcing they're going to start raising taxes outside of law. That was on ABC Nightly News, like Sunday night. I would turn on television, and it was just, the president's doing what he has to help America, acting executively because Congress won't do its job. It's all just phrased like, well, the Fuhrer is acting because the Reichstag won't do its job. We're living in the twilight zone here.
Let's take a look at that report from CBS News.
And the Washington Post says a military exercise across 7 states is fueling rumors about martial law. The training operation called Jade Helm 15 has been the subject of intense speculation since it was announced in March. Manuel Bajorquez in Dallas shows us the growing hostility over this exercise. Manuel, good morning.
Good morning. Military officials say the operation is needed to keep special forces prepared for emerging threats from around the world. But there's enough paranoia here that Governor Greg Abbott has ordered the Texas State Guard to keep a close eye on the exercises.
This is in preparation for the financial collapse and maybe even Obama not leaving office. I mean, I'm telling you, this is so huge.
Online, there is no shortage of people who think Jade Helm 15 is masking something insidious.
One thing is for sure, troops will be ready and trained to take over your town when it happens.
They're preparing to initiate martial law and maybe even roundups. This is not a joke. It's the real deal.
The Army tells CBS News the operation has nothing to do with martial law, that many of the exercises will take place in remote areas, away from the public. But after this map of the training exercises surfaced, which identified Texas, Utah, and Southern California as hostile territory, the conspiracy theories took off.
My friends, this is a declaration of war on United States soil. This is in our backyard.
Even plumbing repairs at several Walmart stores drew suspicion.
Walmart closing stores across the nation, most of them, if not all, are in the Jade Helm exercise vicinity.
Jade Helm truly is just a training exercise to prepare Army Special Operations Forces for future operations overseas. That's all we want to do.
The Army says misinformation is being spread by people with a personal agenda, but many in this overflow crowd remained skeptical.
I'm a concerned citizen, and I believe that everybody should be concerned about this.
On Tuesday, Governor Greg Abbott ordered the Texas State Guard to monitor military personnel movements and training exercise schedules and ensure that safety and constitutional rights of Texans were not being violated. That prompted this response from the White House.
I have no idea what he's thinking. I might have an idea of what he's thinking, but I'm not going to. The civil liberties and constitutional rights of American citizens will be in no way affected by this exercise.
Jade Helm will run 8 weeks from July to September. The military says it is a routine training exercise, but its size and scope do set it apart from others. Officials also say it should not be disruptive to most citizens. Gail?
Thank you, Manny.
Army Special Operations Forces.
All right, let's stop there.
Operations overseas.
The full report is going up on Infowars.com. It's ABC News, CNN. I can't even track it all. And notice they took a little 5-second clip of not where I say this will be martial law this summer, but that it could be preparation for Obama to stay in office after a financial collapse, which mainline analysts are saying could happen anytime. How did Roosevelt stay in office? I mean, I used to tell people 6 years ago that said Obama was planning to stay in office that they were wrong. He was just a puppet. Except now, no president, even Lincoln, didn't act this unilaterally on the entire country. The borders are wide open. The Border Patrol pays with vouchers to ship the illegals and their families in. And then we have the training going on all over the country by Marines, by Army, by National Guard. Do I need to play it again? What are these MRAPs for? They're for the patriots, the gun owners, and the veterans. What do the manuals say? Patriots, gun owners, and veterans. In fact, let me correct things. Veterans are the #1 enemy. Gun owners, conservatives, libertarians, Christians. That's what the document says. I mean, I've got Fort Hood commanding general last year saying founding fathers would not be welcome in today's military. And then just last week, or 2 weeks ago, there was all these mainstream news articles where it said Constitution, founders, sexist and racist, and they teach that in the Army. I mean, they don't train to fight Russians or ISIS. They train to fight the patriots, the Americans, the veterans. And they just, notice they show all these different alternative news media clips like we're kooks, but in the background are the documents where it says they're training to take on gun owners, where it says they're training to take on the Tea Party. There it is.